Okay students, let us now consider the working of microprocessor. Actually this is the basic thing which we have to know before we go to the programming of microcontrollers. Now let us consider the microprocessor. So we have MUP, we usually denote it as MUP or microprocessor. Let us consider memory. Okay, now we had said that the microprocessor has three basic functions, that is fetch, decode and execute. Okay, so that is all the microprocessors will be processing the information. In this case, that is first it will fetch the instruction from the memory, then it will decode that instruction and then it will execute the instruction. So now let us consider how the microprocessor works. Now when we consider the interfacing, that is we had said that the microprocessor alone cannot do anything. Okay, അതായത് ഇവിടെ മൈക്രോപ്രോസസറിന് മാത്രമായിട്ട് ഒന്നും ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. So microprocessor has to be interfaced with the memory. Okay, അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ നമുക്ക് മൂന്ന് ബസ്സാണ് ആക്ച്വലി ഉള്ളത്. That is control bus, the address bus and data bus. Now let us consider the address bus, which is unidirectional. So we have the direction is from microprocessor to memory. Okay, so this is the address bus. Okay, then we have the data bus, which is bidirectional. So it will be in both the directions. So we can consider the data bus. Okay, so we have the data bus. Okay, so here both direction, because read and write operation has to take place. So this is the data bus. Okay, now the address bus will hold the address and the data bus will hold the data. Now when we consider there are also control signals. Okay, so that I will not be showing here for simplicity. That is we have the read bar, okay, write bar, okay, then chip select bar, etc. These are the control signals. Okay, now when we consider the basic operation, that is first of all let us consider the memory. Okay, now memory will consist of number of locations. Okay, and the program is actually stored in these memory locations and it will be in the form of codes. So we have the suppose we have the first instruction, that is move. Okay, move instruction. So I am not writing the opcode. Then we have the add instruction. So each instruction will have a code. Let us consider, for example, I am taking the code of move, that is 25. So okay, this is just an example, it need not be that code. So let us consider 25 is the code of move instruction and it is at the location whose address is suppose 4300. Okay, these are all hexadecimal, so I am not writing hex here, but it is understood it is hexadecimal. Okay, so it is 4300H, that is hexadecimal address. So we are considering that the program, the starting instruction is move and move instruction code is 25H and that is stored in location 4300H. So what is the process? That is first it will fetch the instruction. So first from the instruction, that is the code has to be fetched. So the microprocessor will fetch the code. How it will fetch is, first it will send the address, corresponding address on the address bus. Also the chip has to be selected. So first chip select has to be low. Okay, that is done. That is the memory has to be selected. So memory select signal is chip select and that has to be low. Then we have the read bar or write bar, depending on whether it is read operation or write operation. So when we consider here the first, that is 25H has to be fetched. So first it will send the address 4300H on the address bus. So when the microprocessor will send the address, the memory will then put the data on the data bus. So that is actually, this is the read operation for microprocessor. Okay, actually the data is read from the memory. Okay, so from memory it is going to microprocessor, so it is read operation. So we need RD bar. Okay, that is read signal has to be low. Okay, so now here 4300 will be sent on the address bus, corresponding, that is 25H will come on the data bus. Okay, and then that will be brought into the instruction register of microprocessor, where it will be decoded. That is the next is the decode. So the decoding is done to understand what is the next operation. That is, if it is move instruction. So after decoding, microprocessor will know it has to do the move operation. Suppose if it is add instruction. So if the add instruction opcode is somewhere here, next location. So that data, that address, after fetching that data, the microprocessor will know that it is add instruction. So it has to do the add operation. Okay, so that is how the this is done, that is decoding is done. And after decoding in the microprocessor, then it knows what it has to do. So that will be the execute. Next step is execute. So then it will execute whatever has to be done. For example, move, that move operation will be done. Then add, suppose two registers have to be added. Okay, two data have to be added. So that operation will be done in the third step. So that is the working of the microprocessor. Now similarly, in case of microcontroller, what is the difference? That is, microprocessor, the memory is externally present, whereas in microcontroller, memory is internal. Okay, so the internal memory will be, that is 128 bytes memory. Okay, so that is the difference. Otherwise the operation will be all same. Okay.